Okay, this is a video just showing you how to get going on the engineering notebook. For those of you that haven't done that yet, full and remote students, you can ignore this video for the most part, unless you want to see how to do this project specifically or to get a refresher. So first thing you're going to do is I'm going to instruct you on a remote day here over the next couple days to go to your course page, topics, go into the part replication topic. This video, when it's done, will be down here. All right, so there's instructions here. It says I have the part replication drawings, part replication directions, digital engineering notebook. All right, so let's say you got going on this, right? You're using these drawings, you're copying these parts. There's more videos to come here. I'm going to make some videos showing how to do some of these. Let's say I made this part, right? All right. And I want to get my engineering notebook going and get my engineering notebook updated. All right, so the other ones here are the directions. So I posted these now. Kind of see the process here. Mechanical draw. This is the drawing you're given. You replicate that drawing, make the part, then you make the mechanical drawing. Mechanical drawing will have some work on because you guys need to get a little further instruction on how to handle that. But anyhow, first thing you want to do here is go get that engineering notebook. So I click the link. Oops, let me close this here. I click the link for the engineering notebook. And then I go up to File and I make a copy. All right, so this is going to be for you. All right, copy of engineering notebook. Put your name in there. I already have one called that in here. I'll shorten the name a little bit, make it look different. All right, save it to your drive, hit OK. You don't need to share this with me yet. Really, what you're going to do is submit it. When you submit it to a specific assignment, you'll basically share it with me. So change the name. Don't leave it Mr. Harmon. You know, put your name in there. Engineering Notebook 2020 through 2021. All right. So table of contents. Let's just quick look at what's already in here so you can get a feel for what the notebook is. There's page number up here in the header. Table of contents page. You're going to add to this throughout the year. Here's the first project. Okay, the logo project. So most of you did this in a paper notebook. This is what it looks like in a digital notebook. This is a screenshot of the directions. All right, this is a signature down here saying that I finished the page. I got the date on those signatures, so that that's the only picture on there. And then that's the only place I need date. There's the rubric. Page numbers will be automatic in there because they're in the header. Design brief. I don't have you doing a design brief for the part replication project, okay? No design brief for this one. But there it is, if you do need a design brief. You might copy, you might want to not totally delete that. You want to copy that and put that on a blank page after this somewhere so that you have it later on, the design brief. That's the generic template for a design brief. You might put that somewhere in the back and leave it there. All right, so going back, design brief, that's always for planning sketch. So planning sketches, you do them on other paper. You're still going to want to draw some stuff sometimes, right? So if you're going to design your Christmas ornament, I'm still going to require a planning sketch for that, so you can kind of create a vision of what it is you're going to make. You really want to plan out how big things are going to be so that you're going to fit within the given constraints. For this project, there are no planning sketches, but this is what you do. Now, I titled it and I dated it. You are going to have to do that for this project. And then I started my daily notes, right? So daily notes, if it's the only thing I do is post in some notebooks. So if you don't have to stay in your daily notes, I started my notebook. You don't need to do that. This is if like you put 10 minutes in on a project. You say, okay, I worked on the first part and did the initial extrusion, something like that, right? And then you might, the next day you might come back and say, okay, finished the first part, moved on to second part, something like that. Those daily notes. But as you finish stuff, you're going to take screenshots and put them in here. All right, as you finish each part, you're going to have a screenshot of the parts. All right, and then so on. So what I'm going to do right now, and then the picture of the finished part, daily notes, you keep going. I'm going to delete mechanical drawing. That's this one. So I'm going to go ahead and delete pretty much everything up into the table of contents now that it's kind of seen what things look like. All right, I'm going to delete all this. All right, so now all I have is table of contents. I'm going to get rid of this one, and this is going to be called part replication. All right, it's going to be pages 2 through, well, I don't know yet. It's probably going to be more than 8. Don't need to sign the bottom of your table of contents. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do here is get those instructions and put them in. The way I'm going to do that is to take a screenshot. All right, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to maximize the size of this. Let me get this out of the way for a second. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to hide this, okay? I'm going to go down here to snipping sketch or snipping tool, whatever one you prefer. I'm going to get this, copy. I don't usually save these, I just copy and paste. I got to go to the new one here. I'm going to paste. All right, part replication. I'm not going to put a label on the instructions. It's probably not necessary. What I am going to do though is, oops, just deleted that on accident. On the bottom of the page, I'm going to sign it. And there's different ways you can sign it. I had some people, which I thought was kind of nice, right? What they do is they select a different font here, like signature font or something, you know, whatever. You don't have to do it that way. Most of it should be Times New Roman though. It can just be Times New Roman capital, right? The idea is that that's your documentation. All right, so now those are the instructions. So here's the rubric. Notebook format. That's the fact that all pages are numbered, dates on all entries, pages are signed, blank spaces crossed out is really, you know, that's probably not going to be a thing in this digital notebook, but just the overall format, 18-point font here, Times New Roman. You know, again, this doesn't need to be this. This can just be, you can leave that Times New Roman. The one thing I would recommend is, you know, maybe that's fine as is. Anyway, all right. Screenshot of each CAD model and daily notes. All right. So, let's say I set this up and then tomorrow, you know, started the first part for replication. Extruded the basic shape. Let's say tomorrow, 11 slash, or the next day, not tomorrow. Finished the first part. All right, so then what I'm going to do is to say I finished the first part. All right, so here it is. We do the same thing again. Take another snip, a new snip. All right, there it is. Copy. Go in here. Paste. Control V. I'm going to make this a little smaller. I don't really want this to be quite that big. That's not really necessary. I'll center it. You can change the wrapping if you want, but let's finish the first part. And then, but what I do want you to do is right below it, right, you know, part 1, 11 slash 20 slash 20. You got to label each picture you put in here. Part 1, I could say CAD model, probably. That's the CAD model for part file. All right. And then you're going to move on to the next part. And you're going to just keep doing this. Just as a stream of consciousness, right? You don't have to be fancy here with the formatting. Just, you know, bullets here for the dates. Right here, 11/21/2020. Maybe you're not going to do the mechanical drawing yet. You're going to wait till the end to do that. But, you know, started part 2, started second part. Made an extrusion and lofted off the corner. Whatever you did that day. Just like one sentence, kind of summary for whatever you did that day. You know, 11/22, 2020, finished part, and so on. So you're just going to go through this. Then, once you get all your parts made, then you're going to make the mechanical drawings. Again, the design brief, I just saved it down there because I'm going to want that later on for other projects. You know, you can blast it ahead a few pages if you want. You're not going to need it for a little while, but you might want it later. So everything's looking good here. Maybe, let's say, second part, and went back and made all right. Then you're going to sign the bottom. But that when you sign the bottom, it should be centered. It's your signature on the bottom of the page. And you can't put it in the footer because the dates are all going to be different. All right. So don't forget to change your indentation. So let's say I made my mechanical drawing. All right, I have the mechanical drawing for this part. It looks quite a bit different, a lot of dimensions. So I'm gonna have to show you guys how to do that. There's some special notation there, tip and through, and there's like some center marks and center lines and all different things. So I gotta show you that. Copy. Go back to your thing, Control V. I want this to be pretty big. In fact, I'll leave it vertical, but definitely don't shrink it down. All right, leave it full size so I can see what the heck's going on. And then you got to label it. All right, go there, center it. Part 1, line 11/22/2020. All right, and that's pretty much it. And you're just going to kind of keep doing that for this part. You can continue daily notes right below this. You can do this, you know, kind of in order. So that way, you know, if you're full remote, those of you that are full remote, you share your notebook with me. It's in your Google Drive Dropbox, and I just go back and I check it out and make sure that you've been staying up to date. All right. So hopefully this video helps you get going on the digital engineering notebook. It's a good, I think it'll be fun. Keep this updated. I've seen some really cool notebooks by some of my students that are full remote, so I'm sure a lot of you can do a really nice job with this and make it look nice. All right. Email me if you have any questions. That's pretty much it for this project. 5 parts. Focus on making the parts first, and then the mechanical drawings we'll do afterwards. I'm gonna have to make some Fusion 360 videos for some of this stuff too. So yeah, we'll see. All right, have a good one. Be good. Be safe. Talk to you later.